The secret to our success and for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's victory and for His help and aid to be with us is Allah is interested in what kind of action? حسن العمل أيكم أحسن عملا. So He's interested in quantity or quality? Quality. This we call sifat, attributes. Allah wants the attributes. I was thinking a lot about this. I says, how do you develop these attributes that Allah loves so much, that because of which His aid and power and everything will be with you? And I realized this one thing. It's istiqama on a'mal. But then I realized something, it's actually something else. It's istiqama not just on any amal. There's one main amal that you have. I want to leave you with this today. If this is all you take from today, I want to leave you with this. Salah is the project of your life. You want to see your life change 180 degrees? I'm not talking about the common salah. The salah that has no khushu or that are distracted. Half the time you're watching people praying. When you see them in salah, you see most people what? Swaying. Abdullah ibn Zubayr radiallahu anhu, one of the Sahaba, when he used to stand in prayer, birds would land on him. Because he's so still, they think he's like a statue or a tree, so they land on him. And I'm not sure if it was Umar or the Prophet ﷺ mentioned something that saw someone swaying in his salah. What did he say? He said, لو خشع قلبه لخشعت جوارحه. That if his heart was still, then the limbs would be still. Because the heart is like the king, Ibn al-Qayyim says. And the body parts are the limbs, the soldiers. The limbs are the soldiers. When the king, the heart, is focused and not distracted, the limbs follow suit. They just mirror the condition of the heart. But when the king is distracted and all over the place, then the limbs again mirror that action. So what is it that I was saying? Salah is the project in what sense? On a daily basis, your project, your lifetime project. And why? Because the Prophet ﷺ says, أول ما يحاسب عليه المال الصلاة فإذا صلحت صلح سائر عمله. So it's a hack. So you mean if my salah is good, I'll probably be good? Yes. So what I want to leave, especially the men, this is the challenge. Why do you think it is that whoever prays in jama'ah, takbira ula, in the first saf, for 40 days in a row, the 5 prayers, all of them in the masjid, what does he get? Bara'atan. Bara'a min al-nar wa bara'a min al-nifaq. You're saved. So there's a secret in salah, but not any salah. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Allah wants the quality of khushu'. But in order to do that, you have to create the environment. What's the environment for salah? Most of it in the masjid, especially for men. Women can come too. She wants to pray at home, that's better in terms of the salahs, but she wants to come, she can come and pray in the masjid. If you're praying the 5 times salah in the house of Allah, to the best, that is your mujahada. Watch the nur that you're going to feel. Watch how much easier a'mal become. But in one condition, every day you are going to war against mind and against shaitan in terms of the waswasa, and you're struggling with your nafs. Every time you go, you bring it back. Salah, this is the secret. Because now the majority of the ummah, when they're sitting and they're, most of them are swaying. I saw one guy who feel like after a little bit, he's going to snap into a little, what's happening? Like go shorty type thing. And I'm looking at it and I'm just like appalled. I was like, why is this our condition? Why are we enjoying salah? So this point, in order to achieve it, I want you to assign, men, listen to me. I want you to assign a time in the house of Allah on a daily basis that you give for Allah. You say, Allah, after I finish my work, between Maghrib and Isha, that's for Allah. But you busy yourself either with da'wah, or learning, or you're teaching someone, or service, khidmah, in the masjid, or helping other people, or dhikr, worship. If you do this, you will notice a huge change in your life. You will see what I'm talking about.
Ousama, you want me to give the example how cultism the salah, how to have the salah in no matter what you do. And I used to miss Zaman, a couple of years ago, I used to miss a lot of salahs. Why? Because when I wake up every day, My intentions is like, okay, I'm gonna wake up. I put my schedule of the day. Every day you sleep. The next day you have a schedule in your mind, so you sleep, have you ever slept, you know what you're gonna do the next day? No. You sleep, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna finish at 3, I'm gonna go to the gym at 4, I'm gonna finish all this. And then, what would you say to yourself? Inshallah, when I finish everything, or in between, I'll put my salahs. I'll place my salahs in between the schedule that you plan for yourself. Now try this, and I promise you, wallahi, you will not miss a salah.